Welcome to Football with Cheese. This is my instant reaction to the Green Bay Packers' victory over the Chicago Bears and taking first place in the NFC North. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell for notification so you never miss one of my videos. I cover all 32 teams on this channel, plus college football, and a big emphasis on the NFL draft. So what can I say? The spread was 6.5. They won by 7. Those guys in Vegas are very smart. I thought Green Bay would win by 2 or 3 scores. They should have. But this is what Green Bay does. They get out to a good start, and they just kind of let the other team hang around. And if that team hits their stride like the Bears did in the second half, then it's a close game. This is a Matt LaFleur team. Oh, we're up 2 scores. Let's get real conservative. Play calling was terrible. It's very obvious who had the better head coach. Ben Johnson called a brilliant second half. His biggest problem is his quarterback's not very good. He's very good at scrambling. Very good at scrambling quarterback. That is Caleb Williams' strength. He was missing guys open early in the game. Let's go back a second and talk about Jordan Love. Horrible interception. Didn't see C.J. Gardner-Johnson. If you watch Jordan Love at Utah State, when the Packers drafted him, went back and watched every throw he did his last year at Utah State, and he had a bunch of those. All his interceptions where he just didn't see the guy. That was probably why he fell in the 20s. I think he went 26 overall and not like right behind Burrow. He should have probably gone second or third. Joe Burrow went first. That is why. And he doesn't do it often, but every once in a while he does it. He did it against Cleveland, cost them the game. But despite that, they're at 14-3 at halftime, get the ball in the second half. And I'm thinking, just go down and get a touchdown. Make it 21-3, and they won't look back. Well, Matt LaFleur, after an incompletion, calls a shotgun run that was stuffed. The Packers ran on almost every second down, and the Bears were sending run blitzes. They were expecting it. If I know that, they know that. Trust me. Ben Johnson, Dennis Allen know that's coming. He's so predictable. Then he started throwing a lot of second downs, which was better, but still, Love made a really dumb decision when he threw deep on second down to Romeo Doubs and Jaden Reed was wide open. Really the only 2 bad decisions Love made. Otherwise, he was terrific. Clearly the better quarterback. When he is just not doing dumb things, like 2 or 3 throws a game, not necessarily could be intercepted, just 2 or 3 throws a game, you're like making the wrong read or just throwing a dumb pick, one or the other. You take those away. He is a top 5 quarterback, but he's not. He's not. Because sometimes he does make the wrong read. He'll throw it deep when he has a guy wide open in the middle of the field. Or he'll just completely not see a guy. But still, terrific game for Jordan Love. At one point in the game, he had a perfect quarterback rating if you take away the interception. So, let's go back to Caleb Williams. He was missing guys early in the game. He got off to a terrible start. Then he got into a groove. One thing that Ben Johnson did that was terrific was he just started running the ball. Established the run. He was brilliant on the drive when it was 21-14. Long drive, called a lot of running plays, play action, misdirection. You had to get the defense for the Packers off their game, and he did. So Ben Johnson, just a great offensive mind, great play caller. But the biggest problem for the Bears was they just don't have the speed to deal with Jaden Reed and Christian Watson. And of course, Matt LaFleur didn't give them the ball enough. Christian Watson had 4 catches, 2 touchdowns. After that second touchdown, not a single touch after that. Unbelievable. You got to get your speed receivers the ball, especially with Kyler Gordon out of the game. They picked on C.J. Gardner-Johnson, as they should. He gave up that long touchdown to Christian Watson. But Matt LaFleur still, I don't know why he won't keep featuring the guys that are having good games. And I got to shout out Josh Jacobs. What a drive to take the lead. It was 21-21. He was just tremendous. And he hadn't done a whole lot up to that point. They don't run block well. It's not a good run blocking offensive line at all. It's not the worst, but it's got to be bottom 10. But Jacobs on that 3rd and 1, he got 20 yards. Looked like 3 or 4 guys should have stopped him. I don't know how he got out of it. He's tremendous. And then on that 3rd and goal, getting in another play, he should have been stopped. But it's Josh Jacobs. Once again, Green Bay gets the win, and they're in first place. Now, They play again in 2 weeks. I hate that. Twice in 3 weeks. It's very possible Green Bay will have to beat the Bears again to get back in first place because the Bears get the Browns at home, who just lost the Titans, and Green Bay goes to Denver. So if the Packers lose and the Bears win, then Green Bay has to go to Chicago and take the division back again, which they probably will. Let's be honest. So, yeah, Matt LaFleur, you need to coach better. This should never have been close. The early interception didn't help. Dumb penalties. Just terrible play calling. Packers should have won by 2 or 3 scores, but hey, I'm happy they won. And, of course, Micah Parsons was held on at least half the plays, maybe more. There was a play late in the game where Darnell Wright basically just grabs him, like bear hugs him. They just do not call holding penalties on Micah Parsons. It's almost like the NFL decided it's an unfair advantage to have Micah Parsons on their team because he's that incredible. So you're allowed to hold him. But they've got to start calling those. At least a dozen times he was held. It either could have been called or should have been called. And 2 on that last drive. Absolutely grabbed. I don't know if the Packers send film to the league office, but if they don't, they need to. Because that was absolutely ridiculous. Okay, Bears, you get Myles Garrett next, and then Micah Parsons again. Just hold them, though. Apparently you're allowed to hold. Okay, let me know in the comments. Who's your MVP of the game? Was it Love? Was it Jacobs? Was it Parsons? Do you think the Packers will still be in first place when they meet in 2 weeks? Let me know. If you enjoy this, give me that thumbs up. Helps out the channel. Share this with anyone who loves football as we continue to grow football with cheese. If you want to watch my preview video where I correctly predicted that the Packers would beat the Bears and cover the spread, which they did, and that they have a much better quarterback, because that last interception was horrible by Caleb Williams. And DJ Moore was wide open underneath it. And he probably could have ran for it. Kingsley Enikbari was running him down, but he probably could have gotten it. Just a poor decision. But neither Love or Williams had the worst interception of the day. Joe Burrow against the Bills blew that game, blew the Bengals season. So check out the preview video right here. Tomorrow I'm going to do a video, it's a short one, just about Notre Dame and how their season went, why they didn't get in the playoffs, and the consequences going forward, because I think it's bigger than you realize. And I'll see you in the next one.